and welcome back to the channel. If you've been with us before, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, we're glad to have you with us if it is. This is Lee Allen Presents. I am your host for this video. I'm running solo. I'm Alan, and this is an unboxing, which you've already seen from the title card. So October, it's a spooky month. It's starting to get colder. The nights are drawing in. It's getting darker. Halloween's on the cusp, and everybody loves something good and scary around this time of year, regardless of whether it's horror films, horror games, horror books, whatever it is that you fancy. All of us like a good little bit of a scare now and again, and hopefully this board game will be no different. So before we get to the boxes themselves, because this is an unboxing video, I just want to give a little bit of information about the Kickstarter first. So this is a game by Simon Games, and it was on Kickstarter. The initial backing was successful on the 4th of February in 2022. This was, they were aiming to get this out to all the backers by June 2023, but unfortunately due to the shipping incidents and logistics and all the different issues that have been happening around the world in the last sort of year or two since the pandemic, unfortunately it was delayed a little bit, especially with some of the productions as well. So it is October 2023, so it's only 4 months behind, although this big guy behind me here, Big G Delectors, did arrive in June, so technically they did kind of hold up part of their bargain there. He arrived on June 16th, we did do an unboxing from him. Leanne took care of that one, so I'll put a link on the screen somewhere around here if you want to go and check that out before cracking into this, because technically this is part 2. So the initial funding backing they required for this to be a successful project on Kickstarter was $500,000, so $500,000. They ended up taking $9,032,583 altogether, so that's nothing to be sniffed at all. I believe this is one of the most successful Kickstarter campaigns in the history of Kickstarter, which is really cool. And there's 28,974 backers. So the boxes aren't sure yet, and there's a good reason for that. And I say boxes. Let me just grab, Mr. Slice is obviously ready. I'm just put him there a sec. So we've got not one, but two really big boxes. This one's particularly heavy. This one's a little bit on the weighty side, but not as much as this one. So I'm going to put these back off the table a second. And I'm going to be able to, so I want to be able to sort of pull these out individually just to show you. So I'm going to pull this closer. I'm going to slice the top of this open, and then what we're going to do is pull out all the boxes, show them one by one very briefly, and then I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to get myself in a good position to do a full unboxing, and then I can show you everything that's in the boxes. There probably will be someone who says, well, you're not going to show all the cards. Well, no, because that would probably make for a really boring video just showing a bunch of cards on a thing. But we will be doing playthroughs of this on the channel, so please stay tuned if you are interested in seeing the cards. Okay, pull her up. Nice. Ooh, very well packed. Fair play. These look like bigger boxes than usual. Okay, let me just get rid of the gump for a sec. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, first up. Whew, that's weighty on its own right. Cool game. It's Marvel Zombies, Zombicide game. There's going to be a lot of stuff in here already. 87 character pieces. Oh my god. Yeah, so there's that one. Like I said, I'm just gonna pop them aside for a sec and then pull out the different boxes and show you the boxes, and then we'll cut away and get into them. There's the X-Men Resistance one. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. X-Men is one of my favorite Marvel comics and teams, or whatever you sort of want to call them. And then we've got the last one, and this one is all the stretch goal models, characters, whatever you sort of want to call them there. Hopefully you're getting all of the box in. If not, they will be shown anyway in a little bit, and hopefully you're not getting too much glare. So there's only 3 boxes in that box, but that was that sort of size of that is ridiculous. Let's drop that there. Let's drive over number 2 and crack into the second one. I get the feeling some of these boxes might be a bit, smaller. We shall soon find out. Put just a slice away a sec. Yeah, there's some varying sizes. Again, really, really well padded out. I'm really happy with that. So good job on that one, Simon. Okay. Okay. So we've got Fantastic Four Under Siege. So that comes with, all this comes with exclusive Kickstarter pieces as well that won't be available regardless of if the expansions do make it to retail. Then we've got Hydra Resurrection. Then we've got Clash of the Sinister Six. I'm really liking the artwork. I'm just sort of looking at the top of the spines and the boxes and that while I'm pulling them out. Sentinel Strike. There's only 5 models in this one, but you'll see more about that when we get to that one. And the last 2 boxes we've got is Guardians of the Galaxy, so quite a lot smaller, this one. Much like the size of the Silver Surfer box, or the Galactus expansion. And then we've got the Artist's Special Edition set, which has alternate sculpts for characters. Okie dokie. I'm gonna stop this recording now. I'm just gonna get rid of these boxes, get rid of the trash, put these in an order where I feel comfortable, where I can sort of open them up nice and swift so you're not sort of overly long video, and take it from there. So we'll see you in about 3 seconds. And we're back. That didn't take long at all. So I've got these ready to open in a nice sort of grabbable order. I'm going to do the first box that I pulled open first with the 2 core boxes and the stretch goals, and then all the expansion and the other little bits after that. So first things first, I'm going to just get rid of this cellophane because it's probably glaring a little bit with the lights. There is a little synopsis on the back of this, which I'll read in a moment. I've got a box here ready for the cellophane as well. So, when the first members of the Avengers joined the ranks of the undead, it became clear how much trouble the world was in. Despite their condition, these heroes retain their full mental faculties. If they can only keep the powerful hunger at bay. So assemble your undead team, build up your appetite, and go change the face of the earth. This is no world of Marvel heroes, this is a world of Marvel zombies. So it's a cooperative game, 1 to 6 players control zombified superheroes facing off against shield agents and living superheroes controlled by the game itself. So a bit of a spin on the whole hero thing, where you're playing the villain, as technically the villain, as opposed to the heroes. I can see a little bit of damage on the box, which is a bit of a pain. It's a little bit... changed the way I'm filming these a little bit, so it might take a bit getting used to. It's a little bit of a thing on there, like a crack. It's nothing major. Hopefully that won't get worse. I might need to maybe put some varnish or something on that to stop it getting any worse. I'm not quite sure how that's happened. It's weird that. Okay. Okie doke. So we open the box. The first thing we get obviously is free content, so it's probably just going to link to the website. Then we get the rulebook, which is obviously available in PDF form on the website. I'll just give a very brief, super quick flick through because we're going to be playing the game anyway. Oh, some nice big maps. That's pretty cool. We're going to be playing the game on the channel, so it's not necessarily going to need to run through that sort of information. I'm going to be showing how to play it regardless. Then the next thing you kind of see is that, which is really cool. I've not seen that before. I don't know if this is a box containing stuff or if it's part of the tray. Looks like it's a... Oh, okay. Right, hang on now. Okay, let me put that below a sec and get to this. So we got the board tiles, the map tiles. We got those. Again, I won't go through all of these because it's mainly the models everyone's here to look for. Let's be perfectly honest. You'll see these when we're actually playing the game. So we've got the dice. Some chompy marks on them. The standard dice, apart from the chomps. We've got the plastic rings that go around the bottom of the character models. I'm guessing these are like health and hunger trackers, maybe stamina. Again, we haven't played this game yet, obviously, because I only just received it, so obviously we haven't played it yet. And then we've got the character. I'm guessing these are like dashboards or stats cards. It's those there. There's a bit of a chunk there, which is pretty cool. And then we've got 3 individual packs of small cards. I'm gonna have to get some sleeves. Cool, so obviously this must be encounters, this must be the stats for the enemies, and these must be hero chomps, or I don't quite know what to call them. Yeah, okay, let's put that back in now a sec. Slide that there. One thing I like actually with this, the box, I'll show the lid in a sec. It has all different artworks. You've got Thor, Doctor Strange, Miss Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, and Black Panther. Deadpool, the Hulk, and Captain Marvel. And then Captain America, Iron Man, and the Wasp, which is really cool. They don't, a lot of places wouldn't necessarily put all that effort into a box like that. I think that's a really good job by Simon. They always do sort of really good stuff, to be fair. This just looks like, yeah, okay, so free content. So we've got the free content barcode on the bottom of the box. And then we've got all the listings of what's in the box on the back. Cool. I might need some of those just to refresh my memories as to what's in here altogether. So I'm just going to pull the entire tray out and use the bottom of this box as a reference, just to make sure I get everything right. Okay, so first thing is glaringly obvious then, is the dashboard. Oh, that's nice, that's satisfying. Nice little clicks on that. So obviously you put your cards and bits, and these are for the little square things that we found. Nice little thumb hole or finger hole to get the cards out. That's really nice, that's satisfying, that click there. I enjoy that. There should be 6 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Okay, then we've got what everybody's here for. The main reason that everybody loves Simon is cool minis or not, right? So first up on the block, we've got the Wasp. And there's always so much great detail on these models. It was the same with the Marvel United. The detail on the bases, like they just go full out. They could use it as a blank base and just stick the figure on, but they just want to go full tilt with it, which is awesome. So Zombie Wasp, I should probably mention. Zombie Hulk. These are going to be pretty fun to paint, not going to lie. I've been painting some of the Marvel United and some of the Resident Evil stuff, so I've got a bit of a zombie / Marvel hankering right now. So this kind of ticks both those boxes, which is pretty sweet. So that's Hulk. We've got Zombie Deadpool. Oh, the mask torn open there. Oh, it's money. I thought it was bricks. There's piles of money on the floor that he's kneeling on. Look, is that? I'm guessing that's Bob's head. It could be just a generic skull. It looks like it's only got one eyeball in there, so that's cool. The detail so good. You can see the little Deadpool logo on the belt. This camera's probably not going to pick that up as much. You can just about make that out on the belt, which is cool. Then we've got zombified Captain America. The bold star on the chest. Hydra emblem on that bit of thing on the floor there. Then we've got Zombie Iron Man. Hulkbuster helmet on the floor. And I'm guessing that's the Iron Man, yes, the normal Iron Man helmet there on the floor behind him. Because he's not wearing his Iron Man helmet in this form. So you won't be able to eat, right? The zombie needs to eat. Then we've got Zombie Captain Marvel. He's holding that looks like a Skrull head to me. I'm looking in the camera lens, so some of the detail aren't. It's a bit. I haven't got my glasses on either, so that doesn't help. But yeah, that's some incredible details on that. The rocks look really cool. The sashes and the hair. That's phenomenal. Then we've got Okoye. That's not a zombie version. I'm guessing it's a bystander. I think they were called bystanders. But they haven't cheaped out on the bystanders and that. They've just gone full tilt with everything. Then we've got Sharon Carter. Oh, hang on, back up a little bit. There you go. I wish I had a macro lens on this particular camera right now, but unfortunately I don't. Hopefully it's not taking anything away from the sculpts, because these are phenomenal. Okay, then we got some hero characters. We've got Spider-Man. Webbing is going to be a nightmare to paint on this one. It's cool with the street sign in the back. He's got his web slinging fingers out. Superb. Then we've got Black Panther. There was, when the campaign was running, people were asking for a Black Panther zombified version. I don't remember if that is a thing that actually happened, and we'll find out soon enough. But I know there was speculations because of Chadwick Boseman unfortunately passing away that they wouldn't do that. Doctor Strange. Apparently Marvel had to sign off on all zombified versions, whether it's a yay or nay, so, which, you know, makes sense. Well, that cloak, it's a pretty good weight on this one. The cloak doesn't seem really thick, but it feels quite weighty considering. That's really nice, I like that. The Ayamoto. Ms. Marvel, or Ms. Marvel rather. With the embiggened hands. Again, it's just so much great detail on the bases alone. It gives such a dynamic pose, being able to play off scenery. There's Thor with Mjolnir. His helmet's on the floor, which is really cool. It's a nice little touch on the axe. I forget the name of the axe. Nope, can't think what it is. Again, nice flowing cape with the locks as well from Thor's hair, just flying all over the place. It's really sweet. It kind of looks like the Ultimate, more like Ultimate's version, Ultimate's universe outfit. Then we got Scarlet Witch. Some really good cape stuff on these. Then we've got Blind Al from Deadpool. Deadpool's a former lodger. Oh, he's got the Deadpool thing on the handbag as well. That's cool. Simple base on this one, but it is still textured, which is pretty sweet. Again, they've not really cheaped out with any of these, which is cool. Then we got Bob. Slightly different textured base. This looks more like metal work and some sort of grate. Then we've got Thunderbolt Ross, who is Red Hulk in the books. I remember seeing Red Hulk turn up for the first time and trying to figure out who it was, and it was just such a long run. It was a great story. I really enjoyed that. Then we've got numerous troopers. Looks like everyone's got a different pose as well. So these are the shield agents. I'll give these a bit more of a quicker one, otherwise I'm going to be here all day doing these. That's one. Again, the detail with the shield logo on the back is really cool. Lines on the sticks, the shoulder parts on the outfit. That's another trooper. Whoop, it's too close. And the third one, fourth one. I like that they haven't just stuck with the same sculpt all the way through. That's I find that quite pulls me out of other games when it's just 7 of the same sculpt. It's kind of annoying. Cool. And then back on the named ones, I believe, is it? Oh no, it's Specialist. So this must be a different type. So this is a Specialist. Sort of backpack. Guessing it's some sort of enhancement thing. Then we've got the guard. Which is cool. Got another Specialist. Again, it's kind of a... Let's pull the other one back out. It's a similar pose, but it is still different. Which is, again, really cool. I found that really nice attention to detail on that one, that if they're not just resting on the, oh, we've got one sculpt, let's just use that. Wait, yeah. And then we've got another guard with a massive shield, no pun intended. And then we've got Agent Coulson. Cool, so that was the top layer. Pop that back over there. What's on the bottom layer? Okay, right, so most of them are going to be the same. So there is multiples of the same figure, but there's so many of the sculpts, you're going to be easily find it hard to get bored of the sculpts, thankfully. So then we've got the rest of the bystanders then. So we've got Aunt May. Can't quite get my fingers on this one. Some nice detailing on the bottom of the cardigan there with the, it looks very realistic. It's phenomenal. And we've got Mary Jane. Got J.J. Jameson, so the newspaper's in Boston as well, to make it easier to paint, which is really considerate. Thankfully for the people at Simon, they know what their fans want. The newspaper on the floor, looks like he's in the office of the Bugle. And we've got Betty Ross. Pepper Potts. So obviously every one of these is relevant to the zombified characters for the most part. So you've got the Iron Man briefcase there. That's incredible. And the last one in this particular box is Wong. So he's more relevant to normal Doctor Strange, or the hero Doctor Strange rather, as opposed to a zombie character, and he's got that symbol on the floor as well. That can be interpreted as him doing a spell there, or something to that effect. So there's that one. So that's the core box. Okay, so let me pop these back in, and then we can crack into the next box. I do like that it comes in its own separate box. A lot of the time when you're just pulling the plastic trays out of the core boxes of games, you just get kind of worse for wear, which is a bit annoying. You pay so much for these games, they're not cheap, you know. Okay, I didn't think where I was going to put these. That's a good seal, yeah. It looks like part of it's just come away from the top of the lid. I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. Okay, put it in there. Okay, next up then, X-Men Resistance. So again, the bottom and the back. When the zombie invasion took over the world's mightiest heroes, most assumed everything was lost, but some superheroes still remain to stand against the undead. Old allies will need to be put down before they can devour every single last person on the planet. So assemble your superhero team and muster all the power you can. You are humanity's last hope. Okie dokie. I didn't show the lid of the previous one, but it has got the different... Let me get the lid off this one, and then we can... Get my fingers under it. So we've got, okay, so it's two sides. So the front, the top and the bottom is that one, and then the two sides features Magneto, one of my all-time favorite characters in comics. So again, we open this up and we've got standard sort of get it free content, blah blah blah, and then we've got the rule book. Again, just give a very quick flick through this. This is the one I'm most looking forward to. As I say, I love the X-Men. Cool. And then we've got some more boards or punch-outs. There's nothing, they're not sealed in this one, so it looks like it's just the one. So it's X-Men series, a Sentinel hand, there's some sort of X part of the mansion, I guess. There probably will be some boards underneath it, I imagine, as there is obviously separate room tiles. Yes, there are. So again, we've got the sort of standard, we've got the game boards or room tiles. That, we've got the standard then character cards. We've got the equipment cards. So there's 3 stacks of these cards. We've got the dice. We've got the trackers. And we've got the character rings that go on the bottom. Oh yeah, so on the box as well then we've got Rogue, Magneto and Mystique. We've got Wolverine, Colossus and Storm. Zombified versions of Psylocke, Dark Phoenix and Cyclops. Juggernaut, Sabretooth and Iceman. So again, really nice detail to that and sort of going a bit extra with those, which is cool. And then obviously we've got this box, which has artwork on the front as usual. It's really cool. Let's open this one up. So, we get another 6 by the looks of it, I'm guessing. Because this is a core box, but they're blue this time. Again. That's such a satisfying noise. I don't know why I'm so easily moved by that. Cool. So, again, let me just pop these out here. So I can use the box if I need to for reference. Okay. Right. Alright, let's start with the zombie characters again. So we've got Zombie Juggernaut. Look at that bad boy. Oof. That is brutal. I love it. Juggernaut is one of my favourite characters. Absolutely phenomenal job on that. And we've got Zombie Dark Phoenix. Oh my god, the skeletons in the flames on the bottom. That is completely badass. Look at that. Wow. This is insane. Zombie Iceman is this one. And he is made of see-through plastic. So that probably wouldn't even touch that with paint. I might just rim the bottom on in black, just or a color that would denote a zombie. I need to figure that out myself yet. But that is just perfect as it is. I wouldn't want to touch that and ruin the effect. Wow. Okay, and then we got Zombie Sabretooth. Looks more like its classics of 90s costume, which I really like. I think a lot of people like that one and prefer that one. And we got Cyclops. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's Cerebro. It's the Cerebro helmet. Oh wow, okay. Let's give that a spin. So Zombie Cyclops. Then we've got Zombie Psylocke. Surprised they didn't put any kinetic effects on Psylocke. Unless there's a hero version which might have it. It's just such a long time ago, I don't even remember what's in the stretch goals. Okay, then we've got Amanda Sefton. Again, nice little glorious flowing cape on that. This one's a lot lighter than the previous ones, but it doesn't feel like it's going to break. It doesn't feel brittle, you know? Maybe. And we got Mariko Yashida. Not surprised that they didn't keep the heel separate. It looks more like a platform as opposed to a heel on the shoes, because that just would have broken off so easy. Lines there, I don't know if that's part of the tights, but it's if not, it's a mold line, which is fine. You know, it happens. It's difficult to get rid of all mold lines. So we're going to go slightly different track on this one. So we're going to go through the bystanders first. So we got Kazar from the Savage Land. Nice dynamic pose with the twigs and that on the floor. It's really cool. And we've got Shana. Oop. It's the bit of a warp on the spear there. I'm gonna try and see if I can straighten that out. It was kind of not quite in place when I opened the box. It's probably just bent slightly out of shape. It's fine. They're usually pretty easy to sort out. A bit of hot water, or warm water rather. Trish Tilby. To make sure the light gets to all the cracks and crevices so you can see everything nicely. And we've got Callisto, the Morlocks, leader of the Morlocks. Okay, and then we've got. No, it's okay. So we got Wolverine. Clothes are nice and separated. That's cool. Face. Might be a bit. It's hard to see on the blue plastic in the camera, but it might be a bit blurred. Definitely a good paint, a bit of a paint job won't fix, I don't think. Okay, and then we've got Mystique. A picture I thought it was X-23 at first because of the two claws, but it's actually Mystique, which is really cool. And then we've got Rogue. Really does give the illusion of flying. I really like this. The way that they've done these is phenomenal. Fair play to the designers and the sculptors. Incredible. One of the best villains ever, Magneto. All the missiles. Again, it literally feels like he's not even touching the floor of the model because of the way it's done. It's got a bit of a weight to this one as well. A good bit of weight to it, which is really cool. And we've got Storm. There's a whirlwind effect on that's really cool. Fog dragging up behind her. Got the last of the heroes in this particular top layer is Colossus. Again, that feels quite chunky. I guess the stone bit's quite solid. It makes it feel like that character really is quite a strength to it. Okay, and then we're going on to the other stuff. So we got the Runner. Looks like a zombie to me. So there must be generic zombies in this one as well. There's two different forms of Runner thus far. This is the second one. And we've got Brute. Quite savage, I like that. And the second sculpt of the Brute, again it's a different sculpt. Well, at least the top of it is a different sculpt. Then we've got Walkers, but it's Jamie Madrox's Multiple Men. There's a few different poses. It's 5 that I can see in this layer. Different poses of Multiple Men. So I'm going to skip through these quite quickly because it is pretty much the same model but in a different pose. Okay, let's just jump through to the next one then. It's on the bottom layer. So much like the previous box, we've got a lot of the similar ones that we've already seen, including the different variants of Multiple Men there. And then we've got another 6 bystanders, starting with Bolivar Trask. we've got Moira McTaggart. And then William Stryker. Senator Kelly. Valerie Cooper. Again with the heels and the women's shoes. That's fair enough. It'd be probably too easy to break otherwise. And Abigail Brand is the last one in this particular box. X logo on the back of the jacket. Even just putting the leg up slightly like that makes it a lot more dynamic. It's really cool. Okay, so that is the X-Men Resistance box. Let me just put these back into this box, and then we can crack into the stretch goals. So that should literally be just hero and villain major characters, as opposed to any extra sort of standard zombies, brutes, runners, etc. Because that was the whole point of the stretch goals. The punch outs. Okay, so far it looks like this box is perfectly fine. No damage on this one. Just that first one, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't feel anything on that one, so that's good. I'd rather the first one didn't be damaged, but you know, hey, it happens, I guess. And then we've got, oh god, this is heavy. Whew. No blurb on the back of this one because it is literally just a bunch of models, and it's obviously going to have cards in it as well for equipment, if there's equipment, or characters themselves. Does say this expansion requires the Marvel Zombies core box to play in zombie mode, or the X-Men Resistance core box to play in hero mode. So we've got that, so we've got put off the... Yeah, okay, so on the bottom of this we've got War Machine, Baron Zemo, and Zombified Black Cat. We've got Zombie Elektra, Black Knight, and Carnage on this side. We've got Jessica Jones, Morbius, and Zombie Daredevil on that one. And on the top we've got Shang-Chi, Crossbones, and Zombified Bullseye. So there's different print on all of that. And then obviously on the front we've got a bit of a plethora of characters. Inside of this one is more what I was expecting. It's more of a... It's not printed. Let me just get this out first. It's tight. Okay. It's printed, but it's not like full color. It's kind of like almost like to save money and ink, I guess, would be the thing. Which is, you know, absolutely fine. Is what it is, as they say. Okay, right. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, oh wow, that's a lot of character cards. That's wild. And then just a bunch of the smaller ones as well. Bystanders, by the looks of it. That one. And they have given space, a little bit of space for sleeved cards. Let's hope they all fit. Okay, let's pull that top layer off. Put that there. Hopefully that's not going to be on camera glaring. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Right. Captain Marvel's first. So Hero, Captain Marvel. Then we've got Hero, Deadpool. And, oops, wrong. Hero, Captain America. Plastic is almost see-through. I don't know if that's just an effect of the plastic or if it is actually kind of slightly see-through. I don't know. Hero Hulk. Damn, big boy. Hero Wasp. The Avengers sign on the base on this one. Hero Iron Man. Stark Industries on the base. And we've got Hero War Machine. Well, all these are heroes until otherwise stated, basically. We are saying hero all the way. War Machine. Wow, the bandolier coming to that Gatling gun is amazing. Then we'll go this way. So we've got Hawkeye. Just a little nod to Ronin with the sword at the back there. That's cool. Winter Soldier. The Hydra symbol behind him. Much like I think Zombie Captain America had that. So it's a bit of a nice collusion with that to have Bucky with the same thing on the base. We've got Star-Lord. I'm starting to hurt. Here we go. Psylocke. So the nice thing with this is even if you ordered just the core set, you still got all the stretch goals, so you would still get all of these characters for the core game. We've got Cyclops. His head's still intact. Part of me is wondering if it's worth painting the two variants of the zombie Cyclops and the zombie normal Cyclops at the same time. Iceman, again see-through plastic. So the ground, well, the ground's probably ice as well, so it would just be the case of the base really. That's really cool. We'll start from this side. So we've got Namor. Sea creature coming out from the bottom of the tentacles. That's really cool. Really. Just feel the ridges on it. It's crazy. Black Bolt. Oops. Baron Zemo. Grab him, hang on. Yeah, whoa. Doctor Doom. Again, feels a nice bit of a weight to this one with the wall behind him and the cape. That's gonna be a nightmare to paint that. Why do you put the wall so close to the figure? Damn it. Crossbones with an explosion in the background, or the sort of walking away from that explosion. That's really cool. Grenade launcher in this hand. That is sweet. And we've got Loki, season 2 of which is airing on Disney Plus right now. The first 2 episodes at least. Got Beast. Gambit. Finger him out the box. Gambit. what looks to be a sentinel hand on the floor from what I can tell. Yeah, looks like a sentinel hand. That's really cool. Nightcrawler. Another large boy is the Juggernaut. Yeah, look at the sinew and the muscle. Ah, that's great. I love it. So cool. We've got Sabertooth. Again, same costume because it's part of the same continuity. You can see a bit better in this one, the claw mark, or the sort of claw marks on the costume. Not marks, but markings, I guess. Emma Frost. Question on that, was diamond form or not diamond form? And last one on this layer is Kitty Pryde with Lockheed. Phasing through the rock. If you can do Kitty Pryde, you're going to have a face with something, right? Cool, so that's the top layer. Just put that there. So I get lost. Confusion. Right, okay. So I'll do the rest of the heroes first. So we've got Daredevil. Got Elektra. The trees in the background, that's really cool. You can't have those two without the Kingpin. Again, the fair weight to this must be solid. And we've got Bullseye. Luke Cage. Guessing that's Jessica Jones. Yeah, Jessica Jones. I always forget that she can fly. And Shang-Chi. It's a surprisingly big one, actually. Didn't expect it to be like that. At least I don't remember it. This looks like a dragon on the bottom, with or like a statue of a dragon. Cool. And we've got Morbius. Nice gravestone crosses and whatnot on the bottom. And we've got Blade, RIP on the tombstone on the back. I wonder if Blade could be turned into a zombie because he's half vampire. Got Ghost Rider. Don't know which version this is. Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch, I'm not sure. It's really cool sculpt though. I do like Ghost Rider. Black Knight. shield on the floor with the crest. Again, some nice dynamic cape or cloak work, depending on how you want to call it. I believe this is Miles Morales. We've got Spider-Woman. Too close. Then Moon Knight. Wow, that's wow. That was a really great series. I enjoyed that Disney Plus series of that. That's an incredible sculpt. Quite sharp too. And we've got Vulture. The Lizard. The snakes on the base, that's cool. Electro. Not sure the electricity effect works on that. That's a bit, I don't know, weird. Ooh, Carnage. Ravencroft on the bottom. The Asylum, nice. Like the implement on the hand, or instead of the hand, that's really cool. And we've got Dr. Octopus. Wow. Trying to get the detail from the back of the, difficult with the light from that direction. That's really cool though. Just pull that up a sec. Okay, we got one more hero character on the bottom layer. We'll get to that in a second. So we'll do the bystanders next. So you got Vanessa Fisk. Can't have Kingpin without his wife. Oops. Can't have Daredevil without his number one, Foggy Nelson. Got Harry Osborn. I haven't any Green Goblin yet, but it might be one of the expansions. Got Jimmy Woo. Got Dum Dum Duggan. I don't remember Nick Fury yet either, but again, I think he was in one of the expansions. Claire Temple. I haven't got Iron Fist yet either, actually. Still so many boxes to go. This might be a long one, folks. Strap in. Can't have Daredevil without Karen Page. technically Ben Urich. And last bystander in this one, Happy Hogan, the Iron Man mask in his hand. We've had both Tony Stark zombified and non-zombified in Iron Man form. We've had Pepper Potts and a Happy Hogan. So that's the end of those bystanders there. At the end of it will be in the game, no doubt, with the zombies eating them. Ha! Okay, the last hero, we'll do that first, and it's pretty impressive. Here comes the Phoenix. Oh my god, look at that. That is just something else. Like, I need to get both hands just to turn it. This is crazy good. My god. Texturing. Oh, that's satisfying. Then onto the zombies, we've got Scarlet Witch. So everything from here on in this box will be zombies. Doctor Strange. I remember seeing this the first time, seeing those hands popping out of the portal, and that is really cool. Was it hands? Hang on, let me just... Yeah, it looks like hands grasping out of the portal. And we've got Zombie Thor. It's clearly not worthy to pick up Mjolnir, so it's ripped his arm off. Nice. Seen people experiment with things like Yoo-hoo glue, because it's very stringy. I might, when I paint this, do a little experimentation on that and get some stringy bits going from the arm to the severed bit. Ms. Marvel is next. Very gross looking and big in hand. Got the Winter Soldier with what looks like a bit of rebar sticking through his chest. He's lost an arm, obviously his bionic arm. Spike's just been totaled on the floor. And looks like some poor souls. Oh no, it's a bit of material. I thought there was an arm left on the staff. Or this pole or whatever. Choose your end, right? Okay, this is... I think that's the Human Torch? Yes, it is, yeah. That's pretty cool, seeing the bones from the chest. So that was no, this is Black Cat. Zombified? I don't think. Yeah, I think so. They look rather thin. That one doesn't look like it's got much of a skin on its face. So they look like zombified cats. Zombie Daredevil. No, this is cool. A bit of the church behind it. That's really sweet. Zombified Electra. Zombie Kingpin. Zombie Bullseye. looks like zombie Luke Cage. That kind of looks like it might be Iron Fist's mask. Yeah, 100% it's Luke Cage. It definitely looks like Danny's mask. Okay, Scorpion. Raven the Hunter. I think that's Mystique. Yeah, that's Mystique. See the skulls on the belt. Come on. I want to say Jessica Jones on this one. Oh, it's Rogue. That's Rogue. Is it in the bottom there? No. Just out of curiosity. Beast. That's Gamora. Pretty sure who's going with the hair. There's a head on the base. There's a head on the sword. That looks like a scroll with the ears. The one on the base. Yeah, they look like scroll heads, all of them. Cool. We've got Nova. Unfortunately, it's Kid Nova, not Richard Rider Nova, I believe. But there you go, so be it. So using current characters, but then saying that Richard Rider was back last I read, so. I don't know if he's died again, who knows? We've got, oh my god, Zombie Moon Knight. There's an actual mummy on the base. 2 mummies on the base. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is so cool. The cloak just looks even more intense. Oh man, this is so cool. I really like this one. This might be one of my favorites so far. Okay, Colossus. Somebody's taking a big chunk out of him there. That looks like, oh, what was the name of the Sentinel from the future? Nimrod. Looks like Nimrod on the base. Nightcrawler. Gambit. Wolverine. The Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters plaque on the floor, so they've trashed the mansion. Magneto. Also looks like angel's wings. from the back. Is that Emma Frost? No, it's Storm. It's Storm. Whirlwind of Skulls, that's really cool. I like that effect. So we've seen the Phoenix, now into the last, if I can get it. Oh, hang on. It's strapped down for good reason. Giant man. Wow. What is that in his hand? It's a car door. It's a car door in his hand. Oh my god, this is amazing. So for a size comparison, if I just grab out a, where's Wolverine? That's probably not good because he's not standing. So for Gambit, that's the size difference between the models. Like, my god. That's cool. Obviously the size difference with Galactus though. Cool, so that's everything. It's in the stretch goals box. I'm just trying to throw this back through there briefly. Cool, put that back on there. I'll probably fast forward to opening the next box just because I'm a bit conscious of how long this is running. So we'll see when I open the next box. Okay, next box we'll open because it's from the one right on top is the Artist Special Edition set. So this is done by an artist called Marco Cecchetto. He's an Italian comic book artist living in Venice. Marco works exclusively with Marvel Comics and worked on many major titles including Avengers, Daredevil, Old Man Hawkeye, Punisher, Spider-Man, Wolverine and X-Men. He's artist responsible for all character artwork in the Marvel Zombies board game. So he's done 6 additional sculpts from different timeline comic books just for this game. So again, we got the usual cards. That doesn't even fit in there, which is really weird. Okay, there it goes. Oh, I didn't mean to pull that entire thing out. Taped down? I think it's taped down. Okay. Just gonna make things a bit slower if everything is taped down from here on. Okay. So we got, there's no list of them properly. That's Old Man Hawkeye. Got, that's Daredevil. There's Elektra. Bullseye. Scythe has got a bit of a bend on it. There's Spider-Man. That's a really cool pose. I like that one. The brick wall. That's really cool. Oops. And Old Man Logan. So how many Wolverines are we going to get in this entire box set? This is 3 so far. Marvel's United has about 4 or 5, I think. 4 or 5 different ones. Cool, so there's that one. And again, I'm going to pop these back and fast forward into the opening of the next box. So see you shortly. That one took considerably less time to do, but there we go. So this is the Guardians of the Galaxy set. These are just kind of going from smallest to largest now in terms of the pile because I figured that was the easiest way to stack them up. Pull the cellophane off. So we've got some exclusive stuff in this one as well. The Kickstarter's exclusives you won't be able to get elsewhere. So we've got Rocket Raccoon Zombie on the top. We've got Star-Lord on the side. Gamora on the bottom. And Thanos on the top. And obviously the front artwork there. There's the rule books, which I'm not even about. Well, it's literally just one open. It's got the contents. We got the cards, as always. Can't play the game without cards, right? And then there's tape. Tape all these down. Why? That was a struggle to get into this box. Okay, Gamora. Here's up first. So it's the blue ones are the heroes. So go through all the heroes first. That's Gamora. I've got Nova. Again, this is the child Nova as opposed to Richard Rider. It's a lump on the back of his head. Oh, is it part of the helmet? Must be. Can't have a Guardians of the Galaxy set without Groot. Texture on that's crazy good. We have Drax, the Destroyer. Got Mantis. It's on the floor. Looks like some sort of alien creature. Almost looks like Starro from DC. Got Zombie Rocket Raccoon even. Zombie with a rocket launcher. My god, that's terrifying. Zombie Star-Lord. Zombie Nebula. Didn't get a hero Nebula. What is that? Is that Zombie Drax? I think it's Zombie Drax. Yeah. It's a bit hard to tell on that one. We've got Hero Rocket Raccoon. Hero Nebula. Zombie Mantis. There's two bystanders. We've got Howard the Duck. And Cosmo. Nice. Cosmo's such a fun character. And in this box, there's a red character that says it's an enemy, and it's Thanos. Some crazy detailing. Looks like he's got the jewels, the stones rather. Maybe? Hard to tell. Cool, so there's that one. We're gonna fast forward again to the next box. It'll probably be after I've opened it because of the tape. So I will fast forward through until I've gotten all this damn sellotape off. See you in a minute. Okay, and we're back now after we got the tape off. That was a struggle. So we've got more cards, as expected. That's totally fine. We've actually got this as well, which I believe was a lift. So this is a tile for the game itself. It's a lift tile by the looks of it for the Baxter building. And we do have some game tiles as well, which is obviously the Baxter building itself. Obviously we do get the rule book as well, which is so forth. So yeah. Let me just grab the contents just to make sure I've got all these correct as well. So first off, we've got Hero Mr. Fantastic. We've got Hero Susan Storm, Invisible Woman. Apparently she's listed in the book. I'm surprised they didn't do some sort of clear plastic with this, because I think they did with Marvel United, if I remember rightly. We've got Hero Benjamin Grimm with the Yancey Street sign behind him, obviously. We've got Human Torch. And Super Skrull. And we've got Zombie Doctor Doom, the Book of Spells. We've got Zombie Super Skrull. Backwards arm is a bit weird. It's cool, but in a weird sense. We've got Zombie Black Bolt with Medusa's head, his wife. Nice. We've got Zombie Namor. Zombie Benjamin Grimm, aka The Thing, with a massive chunk taken out of him. Like, damn, dude. We've got Zombie Invisible Woman, or Susan Storm. We've got Zombie Reed Richards, or Mr. Fantastic. That image there with just a hand. I should have a macro lens in this camera. Again, it's kind of like got a bit of a chunk taken out of him. Kind of reminds me a bit of the T-1000 from Terminator though. Then we got two bystanders. We have Agatha Harkness. Fantastic texturing on this wicker chair. It's really cool. It's a cat. Yes, a cat on the lap. And then we have, obviously, kind of Benjamin Grimm without Alicia Masters, right? Complete with walking, well, I don't know what they call them, blind person's cane? Walking cane? I don't know what they're called. All those sticks that the vision impaired use. Cool, so there's that one. And like the last time, I will be back when we've got past the sellotape in the next box. Hopefully this one will be easier. that was a little bit easier to get into. Sewing seems to work better. So again, we got cards. So the Red Skull on this one. Maria Hill and Hawkeye. There was some more tokens, some more punch-out tokens. And some more map tiles. So that's going to be the Hydra base, no doubt. Okay, pop this top layer off. Okay, so we've got She-Hulk, Hero She-Hulk. A bit of a car underneath it. That texturing on the tire is wild. I'm always blown away by Simon's models because they're so good. We've got the Vision phasing through the rock. Massive cape again. Superb cape stuff. Like, these are gonna be great to paint. We've got Black Widow. We've got Ant-Man with Ant. Kind of creepy, but also, yeah, kind of cool. There's decidedly more Ant, or discernibly more Ant than there is Ant-Man. But yeah, sure. And we've got Falcon with Red Wing, obviously. Kind of Falcon without Red Wing. Got Quicksilver. It's an interesting angle on that pose, so I quite like that. Okay, then moving on to, if I can get Quicksilver again, there we go. Speaking of Quicksilver, we've got Zombie Quicksilver. A bunch of skulls underneath, which is cool. Oops. Zombie Falcon with Red Wing, obviously. Got Zombie Hawkeye, sort of hanging off a telegraph pole or electricity pole. I think it's electrical pole, actually. Got Zombie Loki, the head of a frost giant. I assume that's Zombie She-Hulk. Yeah, Zombie She-Hulk. Just got the book open in front of me just to double check some of these. Huh. And we've got Zombie Black Widow. Can't quite get a good look at that body on the floor, but it could be some sort of robot, or it could be a tech suit, an Iron Man suit maybe? Could be Ultron. Kind of looks like Ultron actually. Yeah. What do you think in the comments below? Is that Ultron? It looks like Ultron to me. Then we've got one more enemy figure like the Thanos one. There's the Red Skull in, surprise, surprise, red, which looks really nice. It pops quite well. So even if I weren't painting these, that would pop and stand out on that board very well. Then we've got 14 Hydra soldiers. There's 2 sculpts. 7 of each of these. So just like a generic, almost like the shield agents. And then we've got 2 bystanders. We have the first of our Nicholas Fury showings. I don't know if there'll be more, but there's Nick Fury. That's the one that seems more based on Samuel L. Jackson. And the second and last model of our bystanders is Maria Hill. Sweet. Awesome. Cool. So I'll put those back together, and again I will fast forward through after the sellotape cutting and see you in a moment. Okay, and here we go. So as usual, got the cards. We have some more punch-out tokens. There is some more map tiles. Looks like maybe, was it Hyde Park, I think, is in New York, I think. Some sort of lab. And we crack into this into 6. I'm going to start with the bystanders first, I think. So we've got Flash Thompson. And Gwen Stacy. Okay, and then we start off with the heroes, as it were. We've got Mysterio. I think that's Black Cat. Looks like Black Cat. Oh, there's a cat on the base. Duh. It's Black Cat. Oh, here we go. Venom. Nice. I like this one. It's really cool. We have Scorpion. Raven the Hunter. Sandman. That texture on that looks wild. Oh, it feels great too. Back him up a little bit because he's quite a large figure. Change the others. Fist. Really cool, I like that. Then we've got, I'm gonna assume that's Green Goblin, not Hobgoblin. Yeah, book says Green Goblin. And the last hero in this box is Rhino. Then we move on to the zombies. We've got Dr. Octopus. Zombie Green Goblin. Is that Electro? Okay, Goblin Wagon. There it is. So that Electro, yeah. Zombie Electro. Zombie Lizard. Wow, that's a good heft on this one as well. Tail wrapping on that is really cool. Oh no, Rags is on the move, so we might end up making an appearance, you know. Zombie vulture. With an actual vulture on the base as well. That's a nice touch. Oh, here comes Rags. Hi. Wow, get your tail out of my shot. What are you doing? We've got zombie rhino. He's very confused as to what's going on, aren't you, Rags? Zombie Mysterio. Like the brain is just kind of plopped on top of the shoulders. You're probably going to hear a purring cat in a sec on the video. What are you doing, Rags? What are you doing? And last but not least, we've got Zombie Venom. Wow! A cat shaking his head in my face. Nice. That's a cat fur. Yeah. It's literally just come out of the box and it's already got cat fur on it. You need to stop molting so much, Rags. That's everything in this box. So yeah, as always, I'm gonna pop this back. I'm gonna open the next one. The next one is the last one. So for those of you who've been with us from the very start and haven't missed anything, thank you very much. Hopefully it's been worth it. And I will see you on the other side of cutting the cello tape on the last one. That one took a bit longer because I had to peel it all off instead because it wouldn't cut. So first off the cards, and that kind of gives you an idea as to what's into this box, huh? No extra tiles, no other what do you call it, counter pieces. Okay, let me show the two small ones first because the others are strapped in. So Charles Xavier, hero Charles Xavier, non-zombie. It's being very loud right now. And you. And I've got, if I can get out of the box, zombie Charles Xavier. Oh god, Rags is using the tablecloth to drag himself towards me. Great, that's fun. It's like a nightmare, it's like a horror film. Looks like he's got Cerebro on his head. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that the mold lines kind of are a bit too obvious there. Hopefully the paint will obscure some of that. Okay, and then I need to get in behind this so I can get these out. So bear with me, I'll fast forward this bit as well. I'm not fast forwarding in this video. That was ridiculously difficult to get those cable ties off. Okay, so we have in this box 3 Sentinels. Just to give you scale, that's the size of a normal model, that's the size of a Sentinel. Oh damn. I hope Rags' licking isn't coming across too loud in this video. There's not much I can do about that. There's one. There's number 2. These Sentinels were a thing of beauty, fair play. It's the same with the Marvel United ones. And there's number 3. All right, so that was the entirety of Marvel Zombies from Simon. Whew, that took a lot longer than I anticipated, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm glad that I managed to get through all that. That was phenomenal, I enjoyed every single bit of that. Usually I would put the big boxes in order, or something you can see on the screen. We're not gonna do that, I'm just gonna pop this one there, because there's a lot of boxes, and I'm just gonna maybe just grab the second one, and put it here. There we go, that'll do. So, thank you to everyone who watched the video. Obviously, there is going to be someone who watches this and says, well, you went through all those boxes, didn't show any single cards. Well, the problem is this was already gone on long enough. It's probably close to 2 hours at this point to watch this entire thing through. Maybe an hour and a half, depending on how much fast forwarding takes out and whatnot, when I'm trying to get the sellotape off and whatnot. But if you do want to look at the cards and things, we will be playing this on the channel, so keep an eye out for that, and hopefully you'll join us for that. So make sure you subscribe so you can join us for that, and hit that notification bell. Guaranteed to know then when you get notifications then when we do put videos up for gameplay of this. Resident Evil 3, our playthrough of that's still going. Resident Evil 1 is coming soon as well. We've got a bunch of other stuff coming up in October for horror related stuff, for the spooky season as it were, for Halloween. So I hope you look forward to that as well. And don't forget to like the content as well. There's a lot of good stuff here. You're not only liking me, you're liking the content as well, this including these boxes. So give Simon, give Spin Masters a nice little shout out, a nice little thumbs up as it were. Make sure they know that you like the content too, because I'm sure that you'll be watching. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Did you pick this up? Have you played Marvel Zombies? Would you recommend any other expansions or any of the Marvel Zombies games to us? Let us know in the comments down below. Final thing, don't forget you can talk to us in the comments, but you can also talk to us on our social medias, which is in the link tree description down below. We're on Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram. Just give us a shout out. You know, let us know what you think. What do you think about content? What do you think of the game itself if you're playing this? We very much appreciate anyone who does sort of comment and talk to us, and we always take the time to make sure we do get back to every single one of you. So thank you once again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video coming later this week. Bye for now.